forgot to put my music on. I'm gonna have to make a stop ahead at some point, or I guess I can wait till I hit a light to put my music on. Sup? Suppity sup. Another day, another bike ride. Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing good. Pretty beautiful night out. Have some somewhat semi-sad news to share. Like, I think it's sad. Most people don't care, but if you're a fixed gear rider, you should care. Famous guy on YouTube that I follow for a while now, at least a year I've been following him. His name is Upper NYC Ghost. Like, a lot of people roast him because they don't feel he was like the safest rider or whatever. But I appreciate his shorts and his videos that he shows a lot. I think he's a really great, talented rider. And I don't know the details of it, but apparently the other day, I think on May 30th, I saw the posting was, he got a traumatic brain injury. And he's seems typing incoherent, so I don't know like the permanence of it. But it's just, I feel like really bad to hear that happen, because he was a person that, seeing his content and seeing how honest he was with bullshit going on in New York City, especially around riding, how many people are doing like stupid shit, and he shamelessly would call people out on their stupid moments and interactions. And while I don't agree with him on everything, I think he's in the right about a lot of things that he says and happens to him. He's much more famous than me. Most people that post shorts alone will always outfame me. I don't really care about the shorts audience. It's like a lot of disingenuous people that really have no concept of anything when it comes to riding a bicycle. Like, they're like, professionals would consider me a novice for my speeds. They'd look at me and they'd be like, this guy rides so slow, you know? So if I'm a novice to a professional, I don't know what the average person is to a pro. A gnat, a flea, some kind of insect. Yeah, though, I feel really bad that happened to him. He's a really great guy, I think. Like, he shows a really honest side of riding that a lot of people would never show of themselves. They just want to make people think that like they're a perfect person or they have perfect temperament. Sell you an illusion, basically, which that's a lot of what YouTube is. I'm going to take this opportunity to put my music on. Surrounded by people anyway. I don't want to be talking to myself and sounding crazy. Go down Dundas today. Yeah, sorry for the laps. Maybe I'll edit that part out of the video, save you guys a minute. So much nicer riding with music, especially on a night like tonight, where the wind is just in my ears the whole time. That's one thing I don't know how regular cyclists deal with. Like having the wind in my ears for the whole ride would be enough for me to not want to ride if I couldn't block it out. Some people like it, I guess. For me, it's kind of annoying. Yeah, but I know a few fixie riders watch me, so if you don't watch him, he doesn't post that much, but go drop Upper NYC a ghost a follow. You know, it's like I said, he's much more famous than me, so it's not like me plugging him truly means anything, but I follow him on Strava, and he's a nice guy, you know. He acknowledges people, and you know, it's like even people with 5K YouTube followers, I don't even know how much he has, but even people with like only 5K subs can get like this huge arrogance to them. And he doesn't strike me as that kind of guy. So I wish I want to see him post content again. I was really hoping I could get to see some of his posts, you know, but now that he's got a head injury, I don't know if that's gonna come to be. A lot of people on his Strava too are roasting him for riding helmetless. I don't know, like, if I got a head injury, I think the last thing I would want is like people being like, haha, I told you so, kind of thing. But he's a good guy. He takes that all in stride. For me, he's a fixie rider, so it means he doesn't have great brakes. So more than more than tell the man to get a helmet, convince him to get some brakes. But again, that's me doing the same thing as I'm accusing other people of with the helmet. So, you know, Steez just isn't worth it. I ride helmetless, and there's advantages and disadvantages to it. Like you can make arguments on both sides. There's a study done that suggests drivers will behave more erratically towards you if you're in a helmet, and there's truth to it too. Saturday night. Lots of people out. Need to be on the best behavior for our safety wise. Puncture-resistant tires doing their job. At least it is my belief that they are. Oh. got the light ahead. After this light. Yeah, it's like I covered about a month and a half ago another New York fixie rider. On his way to work. His name is Crop Top. He lost his leg to a truck driver, and that's pretty bad. You know, haven't heard much updates on him. I hope he's recovering too. Oh. We made the promise to go to Queen Street yesterday, and regrettably, we are going to keep that promise. Quite windy headed south. Hopefully that'll mean we'll get some help on the uphills home. Popo raiding the boba tea shop. Mr. Popo, we must get the Dragon Balls. Oh, got me. Got me, got me, got me. R.I.P. Kira. Shit is so fucked up. So tired of this shit. This woman really needs to get in her lane. Almost don't even see that girl in white come into the lights. There's an oncoming driver's headlights blinding me, and I can't even see her white clothes. Love that kind of driver. Oh. Such a nice night. I can't get over how beautiful. Some thoughts you're not allowed to say. That's the classic, I'm about to get dropped and I can feel it from behind, so I'm gonna turn off so I don't get dropped. Bro, you're delusional, he's on a city bike. I know how people think. Been there, been dropped. Men of culture. Happy Saturday night. Hope you enjoyed those raging fives. High five. You're good, man. I can't pass. It's all good. Sorry, man. Survived another night at Queen Street. I'm like so caught in my head with all these riders I like getting hurt. It's like, I wonder when it's going to be my turn, kind of thing, you know? I'm not like most riders though, and this is something delusional that most riders tell themselves. But I'm not like most riders. I'm on a mountain bike with hydraulic disc brakes. It's a completely different game. Like, I'm not talking about my riding ability, I'm talking about my bike and what it innately does to keep me safe. Another person from Ontario that tuned into my videos says he got into an accident too recently, and that he's enjoying my videos while he recovers. Like, oh. Like, I feel it so deeply for these people, and I know some people might not believe me that I do, but it's like, I can highly empathize how I would feel if something that I loved was taken from me and I wouldn't be able to do it anymore. Just, it hurts so bad. I've been watching a lot of commentary on motor doping in professional cycling lately. It's like been promoted to me almost, and it's come into the sphere of people's minds because a coach of a pro team was caught motor doping in an amateur race, and he hit a race official fleeing from the race. To get away from the scene with his doped bike. And in all these pro races, you have multiple bike changes happening during the race. So it could be easy for people to hide a motor in one of these things. And then there's like just so many pathetic people in the cycling world that are just so sponsor reliant and job reliant that they can't even speak on it because they'll lose their livelihood. And it's just such a pathetic state. Like the complete lack of honesty. There's a podcast you can look up. GCN also plugged it. But I've been watching it. And it hasn't like gotten too deep yet. I'm like 3 or 4 episodes deep, and I think there's like 5 or 6 episodes. It's called Ghost in the Machine. And it's like, it explores the topic of it. So, could be something nice for you to watch. And I got this light ahead, didn't I? That's it. That's all. And remember, the same ride is never the same ride. Get well soon, Upper NYC Ghost.